I don't even know how to start this video, but I wanted to have a sit down kind of conversational video while I'm getting ready to go out. I don't have the right words to eloquently conversate how I'm feeling, but I want to try. And the thing is, I am a soldier in the military, and I have been doing this job almost a decade now, and I have this feeling of stagnation, which I don't like. I feel like I'm not progressing. I feel like regardless of the avenues that I explore, nothing is working out how I would like it to work out. So I'm stuck in this position where I'm not growing as a person how I would like to grow, and not the way that I want to grow. And I think on the other hand, I also view my life as a hindrance of all the possible stuff that I could be exploring, and my career choice is one of those hindrances as well. So I'm in this position where I feel like I'm not making enough money. Money is always a big issue for me. I'm not making enough money. I'm not progressing at the rate that I want to progress. At the same time, I'm also apprehensive about taking a different route or exploring a different avenue, because what if the results doesn't yield the outcome that I would like for it to yield? And I think the military provides a certain security that I have grown accustomed to, and because of that security and my anxiety and fear and apprehension about the possibility of the unknown, I continue with the mediocrity that the military has to offer. I think with my rank and the current level that I am, the way the military is structured is that you are blatantly disregarded unless you have a rank on your chest. You could be the smartest person in the room, but because you don't have that rank on your chest, when you speak up to convey a point, people are most likely to doubt you and what you have to say. They have these rules and regulations in place, and even when you try to enforce those rules and regulations, there's blatantly disrespect, because you could be talking to somebody who is higher ranking than you and conveying a point that's like by the regulation, because you know exactly what you're talking about, but because that person outrank you, they are going to blatantly disregard you. And I have a problem with that. So it's like those little nuances. And at my big age of almost 30, oh my goodness, I've always said being 30 is old, and I am getting old, and that's like, I can't even fathom that idea that I'm old. I'm old. So at almost my big age of 30, I have absolutely nothing figured out. I am stressed. I have constant anxiety, and my job is the primary culprit of that anxiety every single day. Since I moved to Korea, with having to figure stuff out and navigate the economy, and also balance parenting and work and education, and trying within all of that little square and bubble, trying to find time for myself, it has been a constant battle. And I found myself slipping into a constant routine or finding excuses to say, oh, while I cannot do anything outside of my job, because hey, I'm a parent, I'm a soldier, I'm a student, there's no time for anything else within that window. And my time management skill is it sucks. Let me just be honest. My time management skill sucks, and finding time to put myself first, I am struggling in that department. There's just a lot going on that I don't know how to eloquently convey in this video. There's a lot going on with me mentally. Because for me to be having anxiety and not understanding that I had anxiety, and my friend had to tell me, hey, you are having anxiety, like that's what the feeling that you are having in your chest, that you cannot breathe and you feel like you're suffocating, like your chest is tight, like something is weighing on your chest. That's what anxiety is. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. But don't even get me started on the medical system in the military, because they will advocate, oh, go talk to behavioral health, go talk to mental health. And I have gone there. The first time I went there, it was, oh, you can't be seen unless you do the in-processing. So I'm like, okay. Okay. all right, this is where there's a problem there, because if somebody was actively struggling and seeking out help, which is advised, and I'm coming here to say, hey, I'm struggling and I need help, and you tell me that you cannot see me unless I follow the formalities, that's a problem. So I followed the formalities, went through the inner processing, go through this whole phase of, hey, I still need help, have a breakdown even why, trying to advocate that I need help. And ask me up to today, I have not been seen. I have not been seen. I know it's like I'm trying to not drift off topic, but it is very quite hard for me to stay within like this linear view of, okay, this is my life, this is my problem, this is how I can solve it. Where it's like I see different path, different scenario. On one scenario, I can be like, okay, I'm no longer happy. I'm no longer happy. This job no longer brings me joy. I feel stuck. I feel stagnant. I'm not progressing. And whatever path I take, I never like to play the risk card, but being a black woman, a minority woman who doesn't conform to like this linear view of how this organization runs, this is how we're going to do it, and being able to combat or be combative in the sense of, okay, yes, you are saying this, but there's also other possibilities to the situation. And being in the military, the outcomes are not pretty. The outcomes are not pretty. And I've also understand that if you're not somebody's favorite, nobody will advocate for you. And I've also experienced firsthand, and it's when you have leadership who doesn't know how to advocate, doesn't know how to eloquently communicate to others in your leadership about situation, or take a stand for a soldier to advocate for that soldier. I have experienced firsthand the outcome of those situations, and those are situations that I constantly have to battle and weigh. Do I still want to continue doing this in this organization? And then the finances. There are a lot of benefits that the military offer. I'm never going to knock it, and I will say that if you're somebody who is trying to figure stuff out, you should definitely join the military to use the benefits and see whatever they have to offer for you. But then those benefits comes at a cost. And right now I am wrestling with the idea that I don't know if I want to continue to pay that price anymore. I barely have enough time for myself. We are up at 5 in the morning with my 6-year-old, and we don't come home till 5, almost 6 p.m. in the evening. So that's 12 hours that is gone. And the time that I do have off is the weekend. Sometimes you have mission away, you have 24-hour duty. And I do understand the civilian sector might not be all, you know, roses and daisies and flowers and everything that's in between, but it's like I've never tried it, and I don't know, other than being a young teenager, having the security blanket of my parents and staying in the house and just working at Dunkin', donuts and Kohl's. You know, I still had my parents' security, but now I'm at that point where I want to explore something else. I want to explore something else, and I want to see where it takes me. That's just the matter of fact. And every day that I wake up with more of this feeling that I should not be here. Not in this country, because I love Korea. Don't get me wrong, I love Korea. But I have this feeling that I should not be here. Like, this job no longer fits me anymore. Which is why with every avenue that I'm trying to take to progress, there is resistance. There is resistance somewhere. Okay, I'm trying to pick up, you know, mixed staff, and then I'm missing it back to back by 3 points. And then the month that I don't make it, the points go up, and then I make it to those points, and then the points go up higher. So it's just like I don't understand it. I don't. And I'm trying to put everything into words and trying to envision everything and say, okay, maybe God is telling me that maybe it's time for me to explore a different avenue. Maybe that's what it's telling me. But I am almost 30 and I have absolutely nothing figured out. I think I should be at the age where I am very secure with my life choices and my finances. But I will be the first to tell you that I'm not secure Sometimes I still overspend my credit card and carry a balance on my credit card. And I mean, parents aren't that, and I haven't even figured out the parenting part, because it's a constant battle of, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing too much? Am I being too hard on my parent? Being too hard on my child? Will society be nice to my child? Like, I honestly don't know. I don't know, and it's the unknown that frightens me a lot, and I don't know how to navigate this phase of my life right now. I left the Netherlands because I was feeling like the feeling of stagnation and just slow purpose of existing was real. Every day it felt like I was just going through the motions, so I decided to change my scenery. I decided to, you know, go to Korea. Maybe Korea would be better. And Korea brought up anxiety, and the work environment brought up anxiety. I have little to no one in my corner. I am constantly having to figure stuff out as I go. I mean, I appreciate the people who constantly encourages me to explore different avenues, but yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I don't even know where to start, and that is the honest truth. The way this video is all over the place is how my mental health and my state of mind is all over the place, because I honestly don't know where to start. I don't even know what move I want to make. I have a business degree. I'm about to finish up my master's in business, and I know I've always wanted to explore finance. A lot of stuff interests me. I dabble in a little bit of everything I can find interest and start learning, but then after a while I just disengage and I stop doing it. Yeah, it's a lot to unpack, but I don't know. So I guess I just wanted to sit down and have this conversation in video and see if maybe there's somebody else feeling that way, or who was feeling that way, and it could possibly offer some kind of guidance. And if you're somebody else who is in the same boat as me, maybe this video could bring you some kind of comfort to know that there are some of us who are still out here who have absolutely nothing figured out at all. I have absolutely zero sense of the direction that I want to take. So there's that. But yeah. But hang in there, and we will figure this all out together.